Hello, 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 everybody. Today, akalabo chikita. We are learning. We need to educate ourselves. We need to know where we're going. You know, it's important to know where you're going. You know, igama lami uMthokozikhathi, better known as DJ Tira. I grew up in a place called Wahlabisa, which is northern KwaZulu. I was a boy as well, selling looking after kettles, you know, doing all standard stuff that a boy from the rural area does. You know, playing a lot of soccer in the dusty streets of Shabisa. And then I went to do my matric at Beguzulu College in Wanongoma. Finished my matric at Mlogotwa. Then I moved to Durban to study. Yeah? Started by doing a little bit of medicine because, you know, the parents wanted a doctor. My mother is a nurse and my father is a teacher, so, you know, it would be nice to have a doctor in the family. But yeah, so I got there, medicine, you know medicine. So I came back second year. I'm like, okay, this medicine, I'm gonna see it. Let me try human resource. So I did human resource. In fact, so while I was doing human resource, 1996, that's when I actually learned how to DJ. You know? Bought records, learned how to DJ, 1996, and then I had my first business. I want to call it a business because sometimes, you know, you hear this word business and you think it's something big, but business is a business. It doesn't matter even if you sell oranges, it's a business. So I started having a business 1998. I had a sound system. And with that sound system, I was able to provide a service. You know, make a little bit of money, but I was still staying in campus. Make a little bit of money DJing at 21st parties, stock fellas, you know, just a youngster, you know, carrying speakers and stuff. And from there, I was so inspired by the likes of Oskido, Christos, because I would see them, they were rocking Technicon bashes, you know, they come and DJ. And at that time, I was just, you know, one boy DJing around the corner, you know, walking, take a taxi, pay 2 rand to go DJ, come back, you know, study. So I'm studying, but at the same time. 1999 is when my career sort of took off, you know. I won the provincial competition in Durban. So the finals were in Johannesburg. In fact, around this area. There was a place called Electric Workshop. It's around here, né? Electric Workshop as a youngster, I've never been to Joburg, you know, I'm coming here in this big city. I know that I've won a competition, so I entered this competition. I'm gonna play in front of 8,000 people. I'm like, wow. You know what? Winning was not part of the plan. I was just there to enjoy myself, compete, but I'm gonna win. So when they called my name, like, say, come through. I'm like, huh? Hey, I'm sure they want us to repeat. Hey, they're not sure who won. That time I'm competing against DJ Monde, was working at YFM. And yeah, he told me, you won. I'm like, huh? Okay. Came back the following year. They said I would want me to defend my title, won again. That's when I started, you know, working with the guys like DJ Fresh, Glenn Lewis. So as part of the title winning the competition, I had to go to Ibiza. So I spent a week with Fresh in Ibiza, just, you know, learning the game and stuff, you know, so I get to know Fresh. Then things had to, you know, start being serious now, because this is a business. People expected me to move to Joburg, because Joburg is where everything was happening. But nah, man, I had another plan. My plan was that, let me focus on this city called Durban and make it happen. Because Joburg already is rocking, it's happening. And I love the fact that with that move, I've managed to inspire a lot of people, the fact that, come on, guys, you can be from Eastern Cape, you can be from Polokwane, you can be from anywhere. The thing is, what is important is the vision. What do you want to do? So at that time, Sony Summer Sounds was doing big things, with Trompies. I think Lindelani was the CEO. So I saw myself as a young Lindelani Mkhize, was running Sony Music at that time. I decided that, I want to start something right here in Durban. But firstly, I had to learn. 2003, I released my first compilation with Glenn Lewis, with Kabzela. I was sort of growing my brand in Durban. Kabzela was big in Johannesburg, so it was good for Glenn Lewis to put the two together. Because you need to have something. For someone to use you, you need to have something. So I think the lesson here is you need to have a following. So whether you're from Katlehong or you're from Soshanguve, you need a following. If I want to work with you, I want your following. And that even goes to the brands, SAB, whatever. When they want to work with you, when they have a campaign, they want your following. So you need to focus on your following, grow your brand, yourself. That means you need to take yourself serious. But I'm going to talk about that a little bit later. Then my first compilation was with Glenn, with Kabzela. And then after that, I started Durban's Finest with DJ Sox. We were doing parties in Durban. That's me, continuing growing my business. That is event side of things now. Because if you can look, every DJ, most of the DJ artists basically, in order for them to sustain their careers, it's cool, you're releasing albums, whatever, but what else can you do? People start events. Casper Nyovest has got Fill Up. DJ Shimza has got one-man show. DJ Tira has got Fat Durban Rocks. So that's an income. That's something that you build. Okay, let me not skip my years a little bit too much. 2003, 2004. 2005, I started Afrotainment. The first Durban Kwaito song was recorded 2005. That is, Was a Durban with Dizozwe and Professor. At that time, we didn't know how to record artists. We didn't have studios. So I'm like looking at this Kalawa. Hey, these Kalawa boys are rocky. Hey. So Oskido takes Dizozwe and Professor, sign them, and go record them in Joburg. And also, they say, Tira, we can't leave you behind, come. Hey, that's me there in the studio with Oskido. Hey, okay, fine. Now I have to record. Tira, what are you going to say? Maufunuk Jaiva, was that bad? Okay, but okay, fine. I need to go back home, and start my thing. Now, I need to start Afrotainment. So I registered the company called Afrotainment in 2005. But I need studios. In order for me to have studios, I need to buy a house. In order to buy a house, I need money. So it's important that this seminar is put together by all mutual people that care about our finances. Guys, from 500 rand for 1,000, 2,000 rand, bank the money. Bank the money, because you need to show you are working, and when you want a loan, they need to see the record. Oh, yeah, he's working. Oh, you can see the income coming there. So from 2000, from all my business, I've been banking money. I've got a track record. In fact, even Afrotainment, before it was Afrotainment, it was Afro Sounds. That's the business of the speakers. It was Afro Sounds. But when I wanted to start a record label, I was like, Afro Sounds. I rock, Afrotainment. Now that's a vibe. I had to look for a house in Durban. Apologies to the neighbors because, oh my gosh, that studio. So I bought a house in Durban, bought my equipment for the studio. My first artist was DJ Sindo, who is a female artist. I thought, let me do something different. What I know is compilations. I've been releasing compilations with Durban's Finance, with Socks. I remember that deal, the Durban's Finance, I think it happened around 2003. It was a four-way partnership. There was Sheer, there was Big Dog Productions, because Big Dog helped us to put together the deal. There was Soul Candy, because Soul Candy was helping us to license the music. And it was Durban Finance. So many hands. And I did a royalty check. I'm sure, when you think you're rocking, when you think you're rocking, people are buying my CD. 10,000 anyana. Like, yo. Okay. But I'm learning. Because sometimes, you can read a contract. You can read a contract, but when you actually get in doing things, that's when you actually see what's happening. So even, when you release a CD, they tell you that the publisher, not the publisher, the distributor is going to take 15%. Yeah? The distributor is going to take 15%. So, okay, fine, I know it's fine. I'm going to distributor. Okay, push my CDs. So I calculate 15%. Okay, I've done 20,000. Okay, so, they are keep, eh? And when the royalty check comes, I'm like, I say, so what's happening? But no, you printed 20,000 CDs. So that printing money comes from this money that you're busy counting, thinking is yours. On top of that, we are going to take the 15%. But I've shot music videos. I've photo shoot for a sleeve, So you get to learn that. So before I shoot this music video, I need to think hard about how much is going to come back to me in order for me to pocket it and move. So most of the things you learn as you go along, but it's important to actually, get such seminars so that you can learn and get to understand exactly what's happening. At that time, there weren't many seminars, so hey, Tina, besithola samba phambili. So I started Afrotainment, signed DJ Sindo. My first record that I did at Afrotainment was Ude Du Achivile, Ude Du Sebenzile, Telani News. That was the first DJ Sindo album. And then I saw, I had an album of these guys called Big Nas. So these Big Nas guys, they're in Joburg, they're hustling, trying to make it. I can say they're very, very talented, but their music is not moving. They're rapping on some mid-tempo stuff. I'm like, gents, come down to Durban, as I'm starting a record label here, so maybe we can work together. Where are you from, Mlas? So why don't you just come down? Sharp. Come down, we get into the studio. The first record we do is We Are Sholowing. I threw in a 125 beats per minute a beat, which is faster than what they used to. Makoya, you want us to sing on this thing? I'm like, yeah. That's the vision that I had. Joburg had its mid-tempo. I wanted to create something different, and my thing that was different was up-tempo, kwaito, up-tempo, kwaito. As much as what is happening right now, you see, okay, now we're going from kwaito house and then home, What Joburg does, they said, okay, you Durban boys, we see you. Let's take it back where it started. Slow down. My piano. Yo! Except my piano are rocking, guys. Shout out to my piano. Oh, everyone. And you get raw sounds from Ekasi, new people, cabs at the mall, Kwisha, new, because even Qom, it's created by the guys in the back street, in the back rooms with a small computer, but with just the sound inside you. Take it out. People are gonna love it. If you come up with something different, people are gonna love it. And that's what they're doing, and they're doing very well. Yeah? I'm not saying Qom is dead, but I'm just saying, Amapiano are doing very well. And they are the sound that are rolling the country right now. So I come with Deben Kwaito. We do beautiful music with Big Nas. Then while marketing the CD, the album, I come up with a tag, Fake Deben Rocks. I take the tag, I put it in a T-shirt, put a CD cover in the front, put Fake Deben Rocks logo in the back. You know, it's 2007, 2008, people are buying CDs, whatever. I'm like, okay, but I need to grow this brand because I need this brand to make money for me. So 2011, I go to Moses Mabhida Stadium. I say, guys, you've got this venue. Can I use this venue to do events? Oh, of course. So I was actually amongst the first people that started using Moses Mabhida People's Park for events. I'm glad to see everyone is using the venue now, and that's what we do. Or maybe that's what I do. I lead. So we started Fake Deben Rocks 2011, started growing the event, and what's special about Fake Deben Rocks is that we've got a platform called Fact Shine, which you need to be shining on. So imagine yourself now in front of this stage. Do I have a picture? Do I have a picture here? Isn't this a platform you're dying for? Because we have to always give opportunities. We have to give opportunities, but obviously, it's up to you how you present yourself, how we need to see you. If we can't see you, we can't do anything with you. But in order to see you, you need to stand up and be different and shine. So we'll discuss about shine later. Right now, let's continue and learn. So I started Fake Deben Rocks. We worked Fake Deben Rocks. Fake Deben Rocks now, it's one of the biggest and longest events in Durban. We started in 2011, so it will be our 18th event. We get up to like 18,000 people. With Fake Deben Rocks as well, we started Afrotainment Marquee at the Durban July. I'm proud to say Afrotainment is the only record label that has a marquee at the Durban July. And we've been doing that for the past 8 years. It's not easy, but we push, yeah? We push. So we've got those events, and I think the events also just helps, obviously, for the platform. When you talk about distraction boys, boys. They are the boys. Hey, they look like you. It's some of the people that we're proud to have given opportunity at Fake Deben Rocks to grow their talent. Well, that photo was taken by my camera phone. So, you know, when we do a photo shoot, we touch you up a little bit, yeah? So, you know, it's the same day, but that looks better. Because same day, but that looks better. So when they say, take your brand serious, this is what they're talking about. A difference between a phone, a camera phone photo and a studio. You see Abo Caspanyo Vesabo, AKA, with these beautiful pictures. 80% of those pictures are not taken by a camera phone. They're taken by a proper camera because they have a team that is working with them that does so that they look the part. And when you do that, people take you serious because you're taking your brand serious. And then obviously, you know, your following grows. And I guess when you present to a brand that needs to support you, if you put something like this, then they understand. So while I'm talking about that, let me show you, for example, obviously, you know, the boys now swagged up, you know. When we put you on CD covers, then, you know, you much cleaner. These are the recent pictures, you know, growth. You know, they are international brands now. They DJ in international festivals. So this concept thing, the concepts, it's my thing. That it's a vision. We all have it. You need to think. What picture you want to paint to people. So Big Nas' first album, these are the boys, you know, they're coming in to fight here, and you understand that we're taking over from Joburg, Kwaito, so we're coming in, you know, with a fight. As you can see, you know, after umlilo, they start shining. And the cover will end up looking like this, you know. It's the same picture, but if you want to present it, it needs to say a story. You can't present it with the suits at the back. It needs to talk to someone. And the latest example will be, I'm showing you my tricks, eh? This is gold. Gold. Ne? So look at this. This is the current one. So this is my album. It's just a standard photo shoot. Ne? But we need to turn it up a little bit. It's going to end up looking like this. You see? Now, this is money. This is a person wants to spend his money on this thing. It talks. It talks. Before you can even listen to the album, by the way, the album is rocking, and shout out to everyone that has been raving about it. We do good music in studio, and we don't know how the people are going to receive it. But when they receive it and they, you know, talk good about it, then, you know, you've done a good job. Yeah, well, you can take it a step further if you like. You know? It's Ikenan. I'm taking you to a promised land called Canaan, where you're going to find all the good things, the good times, the good vibes. The Shona Pansi Mautan. There's no rush. So that's you thinking and. Okay, now I think we need to get down to the real business. We need more DJ Tiras, guys. We need more DJ Tiras, we need more Afrotainments, we need more AKAs, we need more and more and more. We need to change our lives. But in order to change our lives, we need to be focused. We need to know how to invest our monies. We need to beat brands that are going to last and sustain themselves. We don't want artists dying poor because there is money in music, but it's just how you manage your music, your money, and your business. It's very important. First, get organized. Music is not just an art form, it's a business. Register your company, as much as I registered my company in 2005. If you have a record label, let's say you are Afrotainment, you need to have 3 companies. You need to have a record label, it could be Afrotainment. You need to have a bookings agent, which could be, as I say, Afro bookings. You need to have a publishing company, could be Afrotainment Publishing. It's 3 revenue streams. This one deals with artists. I'm signing you. What's your name? Eh? Luyolo. Luyolo. I'm signing you, Luyolo. Luyolo. This is Lulu. I'm signing you, Lulu. No, Pelu, you need something that's going to be, you know. Ooh, Lulu boy. Yeah, so if I sign Lulu, I'm signing you as an artist, ne? It's up to you whether you want to sign all the 3 contracts with me. If I have all they call it the 360. Yeah? It's the artist, it's the publishing, and it's the bookings. Because this one deals with CDs, selling of CDs, selling of music, that's Afrotainment as a label. Publishing deals with publishing royalties, collecting monies from Abo Samro, all the other collecting societies. And the management deals with bookings, deals with licensing of your music, whatever, you know, deals. Basically, it's managing you. So other artists will have signed management somewhere else, sign, like maybe if you go to a label like Universal or Sony, you know, maybe Sony, major label, you say, no, I just want to be your artist. But in terms of management, I'm going to do my own management because I've got someone right here next to me that can manage so that you get more money rather than giving away this money, but you got to have the capacity to do that. And you say publishing, maybe I'm going to sign with someone else, or I'm going to sign with you, Sony. So I'm signing 2 contracts with you, I'm just leaving management with me. It's up to you. So if you are Afrotainment, you will also have 3 bank companies, 3 bank accounts. The other one collects money from this side for publishing, the other, so that they don't mix. Your business focus, clean. It's not easy doing that as well because it's easy to talk about things, but hey, Master Suzenza, it's not easy, but that's the right way to do it. You've got these 3 companies. You need to hire the right people to do things that you can't do yourself. You can't do everything because there are people that have expertise in doing books, in doing management, whatever. So have those people that will do that. If you're starting up, I'm just starting up, okay. You can start like how El Vovo and Zex Bantwini started. El Vovo is an artist. He sings. Zex Bantwini, El Vovo is an artist, he sings. Zex Bantwini is the manager. So manager is the one who's going to hustle. This one is singing. You just need to find someone that you can work with if you have a vision with him, partner with, and make things happen. You know? You think, see, what's possible, what's doable. If you are just yourself, okay, fine. If you're just yourself, it's either we Dj Tira and Afrotainment or we Dj Universal and Sony. What you've got is your talent. Like, for example, let me take someone like Donald. Donald, I've always seen him rolling solo. You know, he's signing with Universal. Universal does all his things. They sample his music, whatever. He is focusing on being Donald. Yeah. recording music, and making sure that as a brand, he's presentable. When it comes to releasing, advertising, whatever, he takes all that. That means probably he's got an artist deal with Universal. And I would say probably Prince KP might have the same deal in terms of Universal is just doing all his things. He's focusing on making music. Know what you know and do what you can. Royalty calculation and reporting. Hey, if you are Afrotainment, people, please pay people. Please pay people, pay producers, pay artists. Because when you pay people, they perform. When you pay people, they grow. So pay people, look after your company. I'm proud to say Afrotainment said it started. You can see, guys, it's a clean record. We try our best. You know. The only thing I don't like is like people always, why do they always have to blame Tira when they say, where is DJ Sindo? But it's DJ Sindo's choice if she wants to record music or she doesn't. I cannot go to DJ Sindo's house and drag him out of his bed and say, I also have a bed, Sindo, come record. It's up to her how she's feeling. If she feels like she wants to record, she will record and she will release. But if she feels she's good, rocking gigs, getting payments, getting gigs, whatever, she's going to keep it going. You know? And that's what I do. I cannot always look after everyone. New people come, I give them opportunities, I record them, I do best that I can do with them. Yeah? So pay people royalties, whatever. I've even forgot the tax thing. You know, if you are running your own business, know about tax, guys. Tax is a big issue. So respect SARS, pay taxes, pay your taxes. Because if you don't, they're gonna find you. And when they find you, those penalties are gonna rock you. They are painful. So do the right thing. Handle your business with SARS. Do what's right and just keep your business clean as much as possible. Administration, day-to-day stuff like accepting and making business calls, of course. You know, you need to have those people uploading calendar meetings, media commitment performances, planning the release. Yeah, that's basically just the label. You know, if you're running a label, you need people, you need graphic designers, you need people to do all those things for you. Business affairs. Where am I? The music, okay, business affairs, contracts. Joe. Hey, yabona make wangena contract. Yabona make wangena contract, uvela uyibona usuyi gold selling artist already. People just get too excited when you receive a contract. Lapo, you don't even understand it. You don't know. Awuvela uphosu ink. Zaga. Let me tell you of a case. So, Big Nas, 2004. Apparently, because I wasn't there, they signed contracts, publishing contracts, with another label that I wouldn't mention. So 2008, 2007, 2008, nami ngahlangana ne-Big Nas. So Jen, siyasipana sharp contract. Sharp makoya, kaka. 2009, 2010, umlilo, zugaoti, kaka. Hey boo. Those people signed publishing contract with us 2004. We own these rights. All this money is coming to us. I'm like, how can I my feet? Yo, so I've actually been on a battle since like 2010 for like 9 years on this case about who actually owns the Big Nas rights. Because the contract that they supposedly signed in 2004 has got a clause that says, if you want to terminate, you need to submit a termination letter within 30 days. Then it will terminate. If you don't do that, the contract renew itself. Lomlilo uzunga othi. You know? So When they sign those contracts, if they sign those contracts in 2004, do you think they understood that? You see. You see why is it important that I myself, guys, I don't know contracts. When I receive a contract, I take it to someone, he looks at it, and tells me, what does the contract say? So, who are you to think that you're going to understand the contract? You know, really find someone that's going to read the contract for you so that you can understand it and know what you're signing and know what are your options of getting out of the contract and know how much you have to be in this contract. Know what you have to deliver while you're in this contract. But when I asked the gents, I said, gents, Majesty, now what's this contract? I'm quiet in a pillar 2004, hey, besihlale siyishibizele mfethu, hey. You know, Tina, we were just partying, hey, we don't know, hey. Did we sign this? Hey, we don't know, hey. You know, but fortunately, you know, the courts decided Afrotainment on the right, so, you know. We're moving forward. So really get the music industry, the contracts are complicated, so get someone who knows the knowledge exactly and tell you what the contract is about. I'm sure like half this room has songs that you just wish you could just wake up tomorrow and just hear more flavor saying, and that was Lulu. Yo, guys, that feeling never gets old. That feeling never gets old. That feeling of hearing your song on radio never gets old. That feeling is the feeling. Yeah? So, you need to prepare yourself. Because at the end of the day, we need to make money to sustain us. So that even our children that are coming after us, because the music don't die, and the music will always play on radio, the music will keep on generating money. So you need to make sure that before even your song gets on radio, make sure that the collecting societies, Abo Samr, they know there's a Lulu coming. You know? There's a Lulu coming, so that when the Lulu starts playing on YFM, Lulu gets the check. So in order to do that, you need to have signed your publishing contract with the person, or you can publish yourself. I'm about that, guys. I'm about empowering. I'm about empowering. If you want to do it yourself, you can do it yourself. You can publish yourself. You can register a company yourself. You can have Lulu Publishing. Register Lulu Publishing at the company registration, whatever. Take the certificate. Have a contract between Lulu and yourself. Lulu Publishing and Lulu the artist. Well, Loyiso, you know, because obviously the real name needs to come out. The Lulu game now. Because there can be other Lulus. But your name and surname, that's where it comes, because that comes directly to you. So you need to register with all the collecting societies, Abo Samro, Abo Kapaso, Abo Ban, register for them so that they have got your bank details and they can pay you. And when they pay you, don't buy the champagne bottle at the club for 2,500. Hi, my friend. That's what I did. 1996, I was buying records because I knew in order to DJ I need records. And at that time a record was 100 rand. That means a single song is 100 rand. You guys are having it easy. You don't even buy a song with 100 rand, you download it for free. Yeah, things have changed, but what's important is that you need also to have equipment that is going to train you. If you are a DJ, guys, Shimza doesn't do this tricks magic because of what? He has a setup at home with the decks. He wakes up and rehearse and practice. Practice makes it perfect. It will make you a better person. If you are a keyboard player or you practice, rehearse, you have to invest. Instead of buying a 2,500 bottle, save that money and at least buy something that is going to make you better in terms of what are you doing. In terms of recording your music, spend your money wisely. Don't run, hey, I'm an artist. If it once 100 G's, I was a Monaga Louis Vuitton, a semi-range. 100,000 if it's happy, Louis Vuitton, bro. Don't get too excited and spend your money. Save your money. I think, Mina, I'm a coward. There's one other thing that makes me still relevant today. You know, I was speaking to Somizi yesterday. I said, Tira, you know that you have performed at the Idols for the past 4 years. I don't think anyone has done that. And 2 of those were finals. And this Sunday, I will be performing at the Idols. Thank you, Mr. DJ. I panic. I invest. I take my brand serious. I'm on time. You know, just focus. Calm down. Focus. Things are gonna happen. When brands have campaigns and they say they're gonna give Lulu 200,000. Lulu, we're giving you 200,000. We've got a campaign with SAB. They're launching a certain brand product, whatever, you know. So we want you as part of. When they give you that money, they're gonna item. They're gonna say social media, posting. So basically, the number of people that are following you are going to say, okay, fine, you post 25,000 rand because of the people that are following you. So this money is going to, they can even ask you not to perform. They don't want you to perform. They just want to communicate the message, the campaign, because they want to use you. Because they see you're cool like that, people like you. So if they associate your brand with you, basically, you know, the people are going to like their brand. You know? So they're going to use you. So when they itemize that 200,000, they say tweeting, they say posting, they say wada. So it goes back to you having a following, and that following is the one that is going to feed you. Make sure that you get paid. You can be able to sustain yourself. So as long as you are looking good, as long as you are relevant, as long as you are releasing good music, brands will want to work with you. See guys like Prince KP right now with some cognac, you know, brands, because he's releasing good music, he's looking good, he's working out, he's, you know, you need to look the part. Oh, I'm getting you. Oh, that's man. Shang with 5 blocks. So, yeah. Sign contracts are a must in order to avoid conflicts. I've talked about the contracts. I've made you an example of Big Nas, artist agreement, singles, wada. Okay, before I finish, okay. Yeah, why? Actually, I'm going to need to talk for an hour. So I must give you all the knowledge I have. Hey, Mita, be careful of what you do or say. Because Nemita is waiting. It's waiting for you. Hey, I don't want to say much about that because discipline is discipline. Discipline is you. You decide. what you want to do with your time. You decide. You know, when you decide to go get drunk at the club and wada, if you know that when you're drunk, you're not yourself and you're going to be doing things that you're going to wake up the following day and we're going to be reading about you, you know, in the newspapers badly. And right now, it's hard. Brands don't want to touch someone that is controversial. Brands don't want to associate themselves with someone that is controversial. So there's just okay money that you will get from CD sales and performances. You will be comfortable and make real money when you start to get support from the brands. So what I'm saying again, the focus is very, very important because you could have one of the, maybe I'm lucky that I didn't stay too much in Joburg. Joburg is hectic. You know the disco lights, you like, you know, you think I know it's happening, eh? It's happening. You wake up the following day, you've done major flops. And then when you do flops, graph is like this, Baba. Graph is like this, ushona pants. You know? So basically, usebenzele emuva because you're doing good music, but your flops, doing good music, and then that means the future is not there. That means tomorrow you're going to be poor. That means you're going to die poor because you're not looking after yourself. Yeah. So it's very, very important to focus, be disciplined, know what's right, know where to draw the line, focus on your music, spend your time doing something positive about yourself, and stay away from all this riff-raff. You signing to Sony or Universal or Afrotainment as an artist, they're going to give you a royalty rate of between 10% and 15%. That obviously grows with maybe when you sell 10,000 units, it's 10%. When you sell 15, it's 12%, you know. When you sell 30,000, it's 14, 15%. So basically it grows like that. So when you are signing to then if it's an artist agreement, then guess you are a Donald. Yeah. What you're focusing on is singing, doing music. They're going to pay for the production of your album. They're going to market your album. They're going to do videos for you. They're going to take the song and put it on radio. They're going to do all those things. So when they sell an album with 100 rand, they're going to give you either 10% of that or 12% of that or 15% of that according to your contract. So when they sell with 100 rand, no puma no 12 rand. The CD at music, I guess, let's say the CD at music, let's say it's 100 rand. It's 100 rand, but when the label, when Universal sells the music when Universal sell the CD to Musica, they're going to sell it for 50 rand. Yeah? So if 50 times, so ECORD is 15,000 copies, ne? And I'm just taking it back. Well, things are complicated now because obviously it's streaming and downloads and whatever, but just making a straightforward calculation. Its CD is 50 rand times 15,000. So you are celebrating that you've sold gold. So that is 750,000. Ne? So if you are on a 12%, 90,000. Ne? That's your check. From 750,000. Ne? Okay, let's say you're Afrotainment, ne? let's say we're Afrotainment. If you are Afrotainment, what you're doing is you've got a distribution deal. So you just say, no. I just want a distribution deal. I want someone that's going to take my CD and put it in the shelves. Yeah? So that person is going to take 15%. You take 75%. Yeah? So if it was 750, okay, it's times 0.85. Ne? So, but now Afrotainment, when they receive this money, even before they even get it from the distributor, well, depends how much is a CD. Maybe you can say printing a CD, can say maybe it's 15 rand. Ne? So if you sold 15,000 copies, you will take 15 times 15 rand times 15,000 copies, you'll get that. That means you start minusing from this money, because that's the money spent. And you remember that I was telling you earlier about, you sign a contract, it's 15%, and you but you forget the expenses. But from after minusing that, then Afrotainment also needs to take care of the video, needs to take care of dressing you for photo shoots and whatever. And then they will also, if you an artist sign to them, you will also calculate, ngoba you sign with them. You still get your 90,000, but if you are Tira or you are Afrotainment running the label, that's the money that you're gonna get as a distributor. And if you are Lulu, you are running your own company, you are singing, and you have your own company as Lulu Entertainment, that just distributes. That's the money that you're gonna get coming to you. So you understand. Yeah? And also, Afrotainment can be able to say, in fact, and this is the deal structure that obviously a company like Kalawa had. Kalawa works with Universal. So Kalawa also, marketing and whatever. We need someone that you're going to work with, that's going to do a lot of things for us, because we want to focus more on other things, making music and whatever. So Kalawa can also go to Universal and license the albums that they do to them. And probably they can get like a 25% or a 30%, depending on the deal structure. Which if you are signed to Kalawa, that means Kalawa will have their cut between 25% and 15%. If you are on 15% or 12%, get their cut after Universal have paid them, then they pay you. And those deals sometimes they're nice, because when Universal reports, they can be able to report to you. But even if you get money from Kalawa, but they report to you that your 10%, by the way, that we've given to those guys is this money. So there's basically those deals. So, or you can do a JV. There's a JV deal. There's a licensing deal. When you take the album, you go and license it. They can give you at a rate of 25%. That means you take 25%. They take the 75%. Then they do the marketing and everything. You just go and present the album to them. But if you are an artist, then means they're going to sign you, and then they give you that deal between 10 and 15%. We're understanding each other. JV, for example, the deal that we did with Durban's Finest was a JV deal, when we in the industry. JV, we cutting equal. We also not Durban's Finest. Big Dog Productions. We've got the market. So we all have to contribute, and all, depends what you contribute though. If this guy says, no, I'm the one who marketed, I'm the one who shot the video, I'm the one who does that, so he's going to take his money first. So we all need to, contribute. And then whatever that comes out, we'll cut 50-50 at the end. So it depends. You can either do a JV, or you can do a licensing deal, or you can do an artist deal. It's up to you. And sometimes you have to make your choices wisely. I spoke about the revenue lines, which is physical sales. I was making an example now. We've got digital download platforms like iTunes, Google Play, Amazon. We've got digital streaming platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, Google. We've got live performances. If you sign with another management company, basically they take the 20%. If you get a booking for 10,000 rand, they're going to take 2,000. If the deal is 20%, they're going to take that 20% from that 10,000 and pay you after that. Yeah? Brand endorsement as well. If a company, your management company gets you a deal with MTN, they will take their cut to get your money. Synchronization, merchandise, social media. Social media is the one. You need to know how to use your social media, because right now social media is the best way to communicate. So if you dress smart, you get to be dressed by Abu Replay, Abu Banba. Yeah? They give you clothes. Maybe they will sign a deal that, Tira, can you give us 4 or 5 posts a month, and we're going to give you clothes to the worth of 25,000. Because they know that when you post, people are going to say, hey, I want that t-shirt that Tira is wearing, guys. So that's advertisement for them. So they need that person with that kind of brand to also push their sales. So social media is very important. You need to build your social media. You need to present yourself. And you need to actually invest. You invest, because when you hire a photographer, when you hire a videographer, when you hire those people, it's you investing so that they can give you good quality pictures, good quality videos that are going to say, oh, wow, I know I'm going to stay on this channel. I'm going to follow this guy because, I always have good things to watch. And when you do that, then, the brands can be able to support you. That's the end of my presentation. Basically, Canaan is out in stores, people. And like Moses, a whole abantwana basa Israeli, ngiyanikhutula, ngiyanihola, ngiyanibiza, ngihamba nani. Nginisa ezweni lesithembiso. To come party with me. So my last words is, guys, discipline. Robbie Malinga once told me a story. Rest in peace. He said this other time, these artists, they were in PE. These artists, they were in PE and they were supposed to perform, and this artist just said, guys, I need to go to Joburg because I need to go to a toilet. I won't say the artist's name, but the artist has also passed on now. May his soul rest in peace. It's just that when you are happening, there's just something that just happens. It will happen to you one day. When you are happening and rocking, there's just one thing that happens. You just tell yourself that, it's going to be like this forever. Which never happens. Which never happens. So when you have something good going on, that's where you should even be more disciplined and put more focus and spend your money wisely. Invest. And I'd like to thank Old Mutual for this opportunity, because we need such seminars to educate people that are getting into the industry so that they can know how to invest their money, they can know how to spend their money, they can know how to, generation and generations to come, they still need to eat of this beautiful music that you're going to be doing. So look after yourself. Thank you.